A heavy iron manhole cover clinks 2 streets away where delivery trucks turn slow. You lean your head against the icy window glass, watching the city exhaust drift down below. I pull my hair back in a lazy knot, shift into second while the bass line hums, finding the quiet rhythm of the dark before another busy Monday comes. You haven't said a word since midnight hit, just tracing small circles on the vinyl door. If you wanna cry, I won't ask you why. That's what best friends and late night rides are for. We take the long ring road around the sleeping bay, where orange street lamps paint the dashboard golden gray. I tune the radio to soft electric keys, while cool soft air slips through the window in a breeze. You kick your boots off, unroll your twisted sleeve, and finally breathe in peace before we have to leave. The 24-hour car wash glows in bright blue light. We pass the closed down bakery on M. I tell you how I almost quit my job this week, and how it feels to let fear take the helm. You laugh a little softly in the dark, resting your palm against the middle screen, finding the comfort in 2 restless girls floating inside a midnight limousine. You haven't said a word about his text, just watching taillights disappear ahead. If you need an hour just to clear your head, we can circle round the reservoir instead. We take the long ring road around the sleeping bay, where orange street lamps paint the dashboard golden gray. I tune the radio to soft electric keys, while cool salt air slips through the window in a breeze. You kick your boots off, unroll your twisted sleeve, and finally breathe in peace before we have to leave. The city looks so small from up the scenic hill, where lovers park and watch the highway go. I pull a stick of peach gum from my toe and hand it over as the tempo settles low. We don't need answers for tomorrow morning's mess, just 4 warm wheels to help us both confess. The engine idles at your apartment gate. Take your time, girl, I can wait. Don't turn off the heater yet. The sudden thought that I am free cuts through the quiet. My hands rest steady on the leather steering wheel. The city sleeps beneath a canopy of velvet violet, and shadow stretches out across the polished steel. A single red light holds me at the corner of 9th and Pine, while bass lines softly rumble from the speaker near my knee. The rain has stopped, the asphalt glows like glass. I watch the yellow lane dividers pass. My mascara is dry, my jacket's pushed aside. Nowhere to run, nowhere left to hide. Wet pavement mirrors back the flickering neon sign. I ease the throttle gently down the empty county line. My reflection in the glass looks softer than before, stepping on the gas pedal, closing up that door. Midnight breeze slips through a crack to wash away the gray. Driving past the city limits, heading toward the bay. Toward the bay. dashboard glows in subtle shades of olive green. I pull my hair back in a quick unfussy knot. A silk scarf sits beside me on the leather seat, pristine, left behind in a space I nearly had forgot. Street lights, sweet black searchlights over empty rows of trees. A late night jazz hop pulse keeps tempo with the ride. The bridge appears in fog up on the rise. The river glimmers right before my eyes. I shift the gear and listen to the engine hum, ready for whatever morning hours become. Wet pavement mirrors back the flickering neon sign. I ease the throttle gently down the empty county line. My reflection in the glass looks softer than before. Stepping on the gas pedal, closing up that door. Midnight breeze slips through a crack to wash away the gray. Driving past the city limits, heading toward the bay. 10 miles ago, I was trembling in the dark. Now I idle smoothly near the entrance of the park. I check my lip gloss in the tiny mirror overhead, choosing life out on the highway over tears in bed. Wet pavement mirrors back the flickering neon sign. I ease the throttle gently down the empty county line. My reflection in the glass looks softer than before. Stepping on the gas pedal, closing up that door. Midnight breeze slips through a crack to wash away the gray. Driving past the city limits, heading toward the bay. State Route 9 is stretching out ahead. Tail lights fade from hot magenta into red. I turn the dial down, the engine idling low. Just a girl alone with 40 miles left to go. Thick waffle knit cotton catches on the wheel seam as I turn onto the avenue where street lights gleam. The heavy ribbed hem brushes soft against my thighs. Cool air rushing through the quarter glass as city noise dies. I shift into fourth with the slow, easy bend. Remember in the summer that we swore would never end. The bassline bumps low on the 2 and the 4. Ghost of an old laugh slipping through the floor. My thumb traces threads where the seam pulled apart, and every red light rewinds to the start. You were leaning on the hood while the radio played, counting down the promises that neither of us made. Now I circle around the bypass just to feel that spark, chasing shadow after shadow through the quiet park, leaving every unresolved word floating in the dark. The brushed fleece interior of this worn-out sweater takes me right back to the night you wrote that letter. Your fingers were cold when you pulled my zipper high underneath the blinking neon sign for apple pie. Now the asphalt glides beneath my tires, soft and deep, while the rest of the county is fast asleep. The bassline bumps low on the 2 and the 4. Ghost of an old laugh slipping through the floor. My thumb traces threads where the seam pulled apart, and every red light rewinds to the start. You were leaning on the hood while the radio played, counting down the promises that neither of us made. quiet park, leaving every unresolved word floating in the dark. I touch the soft ribbon on my sleeve once more, just like the night you stood outside my kitchen door. No anger remains in the hum of this engine bay, only miles that wash the bitterness away. The headlights catch the exit sign for 5th and Main. Smooth jazz drum brushes keep the tempo in my brain. I pull off the ramp with my windows rolled down, and let the memories settle on the sleeping town. Copper key upon the coaster shines. My apartment walls are closing in tonight. I pick it up and pull my coat on tight, leaving behind the unread text and lines. The elevator hums a lonely pitch. I step into the quiet parking lot. The city sleeps, but I am tied in knots and need a road to fix this mental glitch. Engine turns, a soft jazz beat begins to play. The digital clock flashes midnight blue. I shift the gear and slowly pull away, unsure of where I'm going or what to do. Streetlights sweep across the leather steering wheel as tires hum against the cool wet pavement asphalt track. I press the gas to check if anything is real, and let the neon shadows fade behind my back. The empty highway stretches far into the dark, a quiet sanctuary where my heavy thoughts unspark. My mascara's dry, my lipstick slightly worn. I watch the yellow lines divide the lane. At 29, I wonder what was born from all the hours spent chasing status in the rain. The bass notes pulse, a rim shot hits the snare. I breathe the cool night air through open glass. No boss to answer to, no doubts to bear. Just watching sleeping skyline towers pass. Engine turns, a soft jazz beat begins to play. The digital clock flashes midnight blue. I shift the gear and slowly pull away, unsure of where I'm going or what to do. Streetlights sweep across the leather steering wheel as tires hum against the cool wet pavement asphalt track. I press the gas to check if anything is real, and let the neon shadows fade behind my back. The empty highway stretches far into the dark, a quiet sanctuary where my heavy thoughts unspark. Sometimes a girl just needs 20 miles of space to hear her own heartbeat without the noise outside. I check the rearview mirror, see my tired face, and realize there is nowhere left to hide. as light flicks, I take the off-ramp slow back toward the kitchen table where it all began. The night has given all it had to show. I park the car and breathe as calmly as I can. The street sweeper grinds his brushes on the wet asphalt. The hiss of wet rubber echoes through the alleyway. You lean your forehead on the glass and take a breath, watching red tail lights blur across the dark expressway. I shift into second gear and leave the noise behind, knowing exactly what you need to clear your mind. You haven't spoken since we left the diner booth. The engine hums a lazy minor ninth chord tune. I check my mirror, take the long way around the bay, trading the heavy thoughts for headlights in the gloom. We hit the bypass right before the city street lights fade, rolling windows down to let the crisp midnight air invade. I won't press for answers while your heavy shoulders rest. Just let the neon yellow lane lines clear your tired chest. The bridge joint clacks every 100 yards or so. Your phone screen flickers dark inside the cup holder slot. You unclip your coat and adjust your seat to lean my way, finding the quiet comfort that the living room forgot. I press play on a slow beat, let the bass line take control. A simple rhythm keeping guard over your soul. You haven't spoken since we left the diner booth. The engine hums a lazy minor ninth chord tune. I check my mirror, take the long way around the bay, trading the heavy thoughts for headlights in the gloom. We hit the bypass right before the city street lights fade, rolling windows down to let the crisp midnight air invade. I won't press for answers while your heavy shoulders rest. Just let the neon yellow lane lines clear your tired chest. Sometimes a girl just needs 20 miles of open road, a faithful driver who won't ask about the heavy load. We'll coast past the industrial park and hit the coastline, and no talk of yesterday, just ride alongside your best friend. We hit the bypass right before the city street lights fade, rolling windows down to let the crisp midnight air invade. I won't press for answers while your heavy shoulders rest. Just let the neon yellow lane lines clear your tired chest. The dashboard amber glows against your sleeping cheek. We're miles away from everything you couldn't speak. Keep the heater on low, just let it go. Scorched vanilla hangs against the glass, mixing with damp asphalt and wet pine. She rests her temple on the chilly window, watching yellow streetlights form a line. He keeps 2 fingers steady on the wheel, gliding past the empty midnight market stalls. Neither one has spoken since the diner. They just like the hum beneath their feet. A quiet pact made in the gravel alley. When the noise inside became too loud to meet, she rests her heels against the dusty floorboard while low bass rattles through the soft black dash. He guides the coupe beyond old timber yards. A street light yellow makes their shadows flash. They trade a silence thick with understanding, content to feel the evening fading fast. The dashboard clock displays a neon 3. A lukewarm teacup sits between their knees. She rolls her window down a tiny notch to smell the rain upon acacia trees. His thumb taps slow against the wooden trim, in rhythm with a sleepy trumpet strain. Neither one has spoken since the diner. They just like the hum beneath their feet. A quiet pact made in the gravel alley. When the noise inside became too loud to meet, she rests her heels against a dusty floorboard while low bass rattles through the soft black dash. He guides the coupe beyond old timber yards. A street light yellow makes their shadows flash. They trade a silence thick with understanding, content to feel the evening fading fast. 4 miles back they missed the final turn off, yet neither made a sign to hit the brake. The city shrinks into a hazy distance, leaving only what they chose to take. Red taillights bleed into the misty bend. She closes eyes and lets the motor sound. No promise made about where daylight finds them. Just 30 miles of open, quiet ground. Silence hangs thick inside the idling car, until a sudden memory strikes a sudden spark. I wonder if you kept that photo in the dark, or if you threw it out before you drifted far. Sodium street lamps paint the dashboard gold. My wool coat smells of autumn rain and cold. The engine hums a low, upright bass line, crossing smooth across the yellow line. I watch the overpass fade into gray, sweeping all the unsaid words away. The highway bends around the sleeping downtown grid. I trace the shadow of the secret that we hid. Red taillights flicker like a quiet warning sign. I pull my sweater tight and cross the county line. A lonely toll booth glows beneath the hazy blue, and every mile keeps me further away from you. I shift the gear and watch the needle creep, while half the city slumbers in a heavy sleep. My reflection floats across the tinted side glass as quiet towers of the skyline slowly pass. The kick drum pulses softly through the floor. I do not look behind me anymore. The cool air rushes through a 3-inch gap. A forgotten paper map rests in my lap. No urgent calls or messages to send, just asphalt rolling toward a peaceful end. feels completely at ease. What makes a green light feel so hostile when no one else is around? My mascara is dry, my jacket smells like damp leather and tea. I shift into third gear just to hear the engine purr against the dark. The yellow lines keep flashing like little golden stitches on black velvet. I should've left my shoes by the front door instead of running out. Now my bare heels rub against the cold rubber pedal. Radio static humming soft low notes in the dash. I wonder if my room still smells like burnt toast and ash. I pass a car wash spinning blue brushes at the empty air. I wonder where I'm going when I am already there. I took the ring road south past the giant neon sign for bread, chasing a quiet space inside my overcrowded head. The bass line on the tape deck keeps a slow and steady beat, while midnight paints a foggy coat along this vacant street. I shift the weight of yesterday and let the clutch slip slow, deciding at the yellow light which way I ought to go. Did I turn off the hall lamp before I grabbed my keys? There is a half-empty soda can rattling in the cup holder. My fingernails are chipped red, picking at the steering wheel leather. I feel like a stray cat slipping through alleyway shadows. The speedometer hovers right around 45. Nobody is chasing me, so why am I driving fast? Gas station fluorescent light glows like a stranded moon. I could buy an icy drink or just turn back around real soon. My shadow stretches out long across the empty passenger seat. It feels good to be unknown to everyone I meet. I took the ring road south past the giant neon sign for bread, chasing a quiet space inside my overcrowded head. The bass line on the tape deck keeps a slow and steady beat, while midnight paints a foggy coat along this vacant street. I shift the weight of yesterday and let the clutch slip slow, deciding at the yellow light which way I ought to go. Past the sleeping suburban fence, past the billboard with the faded face. Just my foot resting on the pedal, just the quiet filling up the space. O's blue across my knuckles. The highway hums a muted bass line. My heels are tossed behind the bucket seat. My hair tied up in silk braided cord. I shift the gear and watch the painted lines dissolve, wondering what quiet years will solve. The streetlights pass like yellow threads. A quiet vision fills my head. I trace the bend along the dark bay shore and picture what we're saving for. 10 autumns out, we rent a small house by the shore. You spill hot tea and leave your shoes inside the door. My silver rings sit dry beside the kitchen sink. We laugh at how we used to drive and barely think. A gray cat sleeps where golden daylight softly gleams. I drive through darkness building living room designs and dreams. The drizzle taps the tinted glass. I lean my chin against my left wrist now. I see us pouring coffee on a Tuesday with zero hurry on our furrowed brow. My favorite scarf hanging from an iron hook. Your glasses resting on an open book. The toll plaza looms in misty light. I trace our future through the night. No urgent text, no sudden turn to make. Just quiet promises we take. 10 autumns out, we rent the small house by the shore. You spill hot tea and leave your shoes inside the door. My silver rings sit dry beside the kitchen sink. We laugh at how we used to drive and barely think. A gray cat sleeps where golden daylight softly gleams. I drive through darkness building living room designs and dreams. Right now it's just this leather wheel and cold night air. My oversized coat thrown across the passenger chair. I am 28, restless, counting every mile. The 50 feels like safety when I see your smile. The keys jingle soft, the motor purrs its quiet rhyme. I'm steering straight into a softer stretch of time. The city lights fade out from miles around. I press the pedal down toward our year. I know we'll make it there from here. The silver earring sits beside my plate, left on the table while the soup grew cold. I grab my heavy coat before it's late and trade the quiet for a story told. The hallway mirror shows a tired face. I grab the keyring from the drawer nearby, leaving my small apartment's cluttered space to watch the foggy late night city sigh. My leather boots click slow along the stone. The engine turns and hums a low soft chord. I move through empty avenues alone, leaving my heavy thoughts completely stored. The traffic lights blink amber through the rain as tires glide across the softened street. I wash away the quiet static pain and find a rhythm where two heartbeats meet. No destination called me to the highway line. Just 60 miles of asphalt painted fine. I check my red lipstick inside the glass, then pull my curls back with a velvet band. The sodium street lamps flicker as I pass, while smooth bass notes warm up my steering hand. I do not need a voice to calm my phone, to tell me where my rambling mind should go. This old sedan feels like a velvet home, drifting along the sleeping boulevard below. The traffic lights blink amber through the rain as tires glide across the softened street. I wash away the quiet static pain and find a rhythm where two heartbeats meet. No destination called me to the highway line. Just 60 miles of asphalt painted Sometimes a city sleeps too fast for grief. Sometimes a woman needs to hear the wheels spin. The midnight air delivers quick relief before the heavy morning shift creeps in. The dashboard clock turns 4 in glowing green. I take a exit back toward my block, leaving the quietest road I have ever seen, to step inside and turn the deadbolt lock. Yeah. How many promises fit in an empty glove box? The indicator ticks like a grandfather clock. My mascara is smeared from the humidity line, and I'm wondering if 28 was supposed to feel fine. A vinyl seat sticks to my bare thigh skin, while the radio plays something low and thin. I shift into fourth just to hear the engine whine, crossing state lines in my own messy mind. A neon diner sign blinks in pale lime, asking questions I never got answered in time. I trade a sweet tea for a cold traffic lane, tracing wet pavement through fogged window pane, while old conversations loop back inside my head. Choosing dark asphalt over an unmade bed. Deep bass vibrations hum through leather floors, steering straight ahead until memory hurts no more. Did I leave my apartment balcony door unlocked? The toll plaza guard barely looks at the clock. My lipstick is stained on a paper coffee cup. I check my rear view mirror, but nobody catches up. My sister called at 10, said I sound too detached, like a cigarette burning down without a match. I traded sweet tea for a cold traffic lane, tracing wet pavement through fogged window pane, while old conversations loop back inside my head. Choosing dark asphalt over an unmade bed. Deep bass vibrations hum through leather floors, steering straight ahead until memory hurts no more. Jazz keys trickle through the air vents slow, E flat minor chord where the headlights glow. Should I turn around at exit 33 or let the dark stretch out and rewrite me? I loosen up my grip on the forward ring, listening to the quiet that the late hours bring. Yellow dashed lines under passing street lights, gas pedal humming softly through the night. Just one last turn before the city turns gray. I let my wandering thoughts drive the rest of the way. This sunken bucket seat pushes back against my tired spine. The yellow dashboard lamps flicker slowly down the bypass line. I wish I could send a letter back to 2012, to the 19-year-old girl hiding behind the library shelf. You thought every little tear in your denim jacket was the end. You slept on that floor with a textbook and a fake friend. The city lights dim down to amber glow, and there are things I need to let you know. You do not have to hold your breath at every light. We made it to the highway late tonight. You cried in the stairwell, thinking nobody would care. Bleached out your dark fringe in a broken bathroom chair. I drove 30 miles just to tell you we survived. Left all your small panics at the exit of 75. The rent gets paid, and the tea stays warm. We learned how to steer through the midnight storm. I throw my coat on the passenger side where you used to sit, remembering how you thought you were never going to fit. You worry about your voice, you worried about your face. You hated how you took up slightly too much space. Now I wear bright red lip stain and drive with one hand free, living in the quiet future that you built for me. You cried in the stairwell, thinking nobody would care. Bleached out your dark fringe in a broken bathroom chair. I drove 30 miles just to tell you we survived. Left all your small panics at the exit of 75. The rent gets paid, and the tea stays warm. We learned how to steer through the midnight storm. Throw away those cheap letters you kept inside your shoe. He never wrote a single line that was meant for you. You will buy the velvet sofa, you will plant them in. Every dark night gave us just a little clue and hint. So drop your shoulders at the next red light. Little girl of 19, you turn out alright. The highway is open and the road is wide. I'm taking us home on the midnight ride. Gasoline blue, neon from the diner washes across your damp coat. You set a heavy canvas duffel down right beside my boots. I shift into drive without asking where you are bound tonight. The bassline hums low through the floorboards as we turn on to fourth. You roll down the window 2 inches to let out the heat. You tell me you lost your last bus back at midnight. I tell you I drive when my apartment feels too tight. We glare at the meter that ticks in the dark dashboard glow. The wet asphalt swallowed the glare of the amber light. You pointed at shadows that stretched through the city night. I traded a secret for 2 of your quiet sighs, and both of us stared at the road with unblinking eyes. We crossed over 3 county lines without saying a word. The dashboard glow turns your warm silver rings into iron. You ask if I mind if you change to a quieter station. A saxophone plays through the static of 98.9. I hand you an unslit envelope from my passenger pocket. You read the return address quietly, then slide it back. You tell me your sister moves out in the early spring. I tell you I finally pawned my old engagement ring. We watch the yellow line streak beneath our turning tires. The wet asphalt swallowed the glare of the amber light. without saying a word. At the bypass fork, you tap softly against the glass. You say, drop me here by the pole with the paper sign. No names were exchanged, just two strangers who needed space. An hour of truce while the rest of the world slept cold. Your passenger door clicks shut in the midnight mist. I pull away slowly, watching red taillights cut through the fog. The leather seat still holds the impression of your bag. I turn the radio up for the long drive back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yesterday you said I overthink the quiet, so I took my keys at 20 past 11. An old gas receipt crumpled on the carpet. A single flickering street sign pointing toward the highway. My silver bracelet clinks against the leather wheel as cool night air comes rushing through the cracked window. A neon diner sign is missing letter E. One solitary drop of water crawls across the windshield glass. My lipstick stain is fading on this paper cup. The local radio plays jazz I used to pass. Dark asphalt glimmers beneath the ember street light glowing. A sudden shift in second gear keeps midnight steady flowing. Red brake lights pulse 3 times before they vanish in the haze. I watch my painted fingernails and count the quiet days. The bass line on the speaker box dissolves my heavy doubts as 30 miles of open road clean every corner out. An empty parking lot beside the bowling alley. A yellow traffic cone blown sideways in the lane. I smooth my cotton skirt and adjust the side mirror. A midnight delivery truck shifts gears through the rain. 2 stray cats dart across the service road in tandem, and 1 green bottle rolls beneath the gravel curb. A neon diner sign is missing letter E. One solitary drop of water crawls across the windshield glass. My lipstick stain is fading on this paper cup. The local radio plays jazz I used to pass. Dark asphalt glimmers beneath the ember street light glowing. A sudden shift in second gear keeps midnight steady flowing. Red brake lights pulse 3 times before they vanish in the haze. I watch my painted fingernails and count the quiet days. The bass line on the speaker box dissolves my heavy doubts as 30 miles of open road clean every corner out. Small details scatter on the passenger seat floor. A motel room card key from 3 or 4 weeks before. The dashboard lights cast purple shadows on my ring. I breathe the chilly air and hear the tire rubber sing. Red traffic lights turn green at 2 o'clock at night. The fog rolls off the shoulder in the low beam light. You said I overthink, but now the lane is clear. I leave your yesterday right in the side mirror. 17 on the digital dash flickers cold and bright. I shift to fourth gear while the empty highway bends to the right. I glance at your boots resting light on my passenger floor, and picture a hallway where we do not rush for the door. The bass line kicks low through the vinyl and chill in the air. I see 35 with a ribbon of silver inside my dark hair. We will sit on a porch that we finally paid for in full, and laugh at the days when the city pulled hard at our wool. We will wake up to sunlight, we do not have to chase down the block and trade all these midnight escapes for a pendulum clock. I will hand you your jacket before you can ask where it went, and we will spend Sundays forgiving the money we spent. The tall booth is empty, the yellow light blinks on the wire. I loosen my scarf as the dashboard heater catches its fire. My ring finger bare on the leather, but someday it holds a quiet agreement that stays when the weather turns cold. The bass line kicks low through the vinyl and chill in the air. I see 35 with a ribbon of silver inside my dark hair. We will sit on a porch that we finally paid for in full, and laugh at the days when the city pulled hard at our wool. We will wake up to sunlight, we do not have to chase down the block and trade all these midnight escapes for a pendulum clock. I will hand you your jacket before you can ask where it went, and we will spend Sundays forgiving the money we spent. Right now it is asphalt and coffee that burned on my tongue, and pretending we like being desperate and restless and young. But under the street lamps that flicker like slow candle flames, I am already writing our future with both of our names. 3:24 now, the bypass is quiet and deep. You lean on the window and drift into eventual sleep. I hold the wheel steady and steer us through 4 in the morning, knowing the life that we want is already quietly forming. The weight of this driver chair presses steady against my spine as 40 miles of asphalt stretch across the county line. The dashboard amber glows real soft against my polished nails, where bass lines from the radio replace my older tales. I used to grip the wheel until my knuckles turned to chalk. Now I just float along the lane and let the music talk. I see your shadow in the rearview mirror now, scared of the choices that you didn't know how to make. You spent your 20s holding breath inside a crowded room, afraid that any tiny fault would trigger sudden doom. I wish I had a landline just to dial 199 to tell you that the heartbreak leaves and everything is fine. So loosen up your shoulders, let the windows roll down low. The future isn't broken, you just had to let it go. I passed that diner on the bypass where you used to cry, staring at the lukewarm tea and asking heaven why. You thought a single bad exam would ruin your entire life, or that a boy who left at midnight cut you like a knife. The city lights look gentle from this side of 31. You survived the heavy winters long before the night was done. I see your shadow in the rearview mirror now, scared of the choices that you didn't know how to make. You spent your 20s holding breath inside a crowded room, afraid that any tiny fault would trigger sudden doom. I wish I had a landline, just a dial 19 line, to tell you that the heartbreak leaves and everything is fine. So loosen up your shoulders, let the windows roll down low. The future isn't broken, you just had to let it go. If I could send a postcard back to 23, I'd write a single sentence about who you'd grow to be. You don't need everyone's permission just to take up space. You're doing better than you think inside that frantic race. The highway turns to gravel near the quiet coast. I smile at the driver's seat, no longer scared of ghosts. Unclench your teeth at red lights, little girl. You're gonna be okay in this big world. Deep amber light spills through the windshield glass as midnight traffic dies into the quiet past. You pulled the door shut, dripping wet and cold, leaving an unasked story left untold. You checked your phone screen, glowing pale and blue. I merged onto the highway watching you. You asked me why I drive this late alone. I said the city turns into my home. You laughed and pointed toward the bypass sign. I guess your quiet midnight matches mine. Two strangers breathing rhythm in a moving space. We trade our shadows underneath the overpass race. You tell me secrets that you never told your friends. I trace the yellow lane lines where the county ends. No names required when the tires hum low. Just two lost travelers with nowhere left to go. The dashboard clock flicks past 2:31. We cross the bridge before the night is done. You pull a faded ticket from your coat and read aloud a scribbled half-baked note. I shift the gear and let the bassline roll while rainy asphalt swallows up my soul. Turn right, you whisper near the darkened park. It feels much safer floating in the dark. I nod my head and click the blinker slow. Sometimes a stranger knows what friends don't know. No strings, no promises, no need to stay. Just 60 miles per hour till the break of day. Two strangers breathing rhythm in a moving space. We trade our shadows underneath the overpass race. You tell me secrets that you never told your friends. I trace the yellow lane lines where the county ends. No names required when the tires hum low. Just two lost travelers with nowhere left to go. Stops outside a quiet gate. You step out softly into the hour so late. Thank you for listening, you say, and close the door. I drive away alone once more. yesterday you told me my car smells like almond oil and rain. I remember that while sitting at the intersection near 9th Main. The yellow light turned orange, then faded to a dark, quiet red. And I noticed a tiny nick on the steering wheel where the leather shed. The faded paper parking stub lies tucked behind the driver visor. I'm cruising past a laundromat with the glowing neon equalizer. The air vent blows cool air against my ankles. A plastic water bottle rattles in the door pocket. Every little shadow stretches out and tangles as the city sleeps inside its quiet socket. A stray cat darts across the late night car wash drive. The radio hums low with chords of 75. I watch my own reflection in the rearview side glass frame. Notice how the toll booth lane forgot its painted name. The heavy barrier stays lifted while the midnight trucks go past, and I am keeping steady speed so this quiet hour will last. On the dashboard sits a half-peeled sticker from a music shop. A delivery scooter waits beside me at the local bus stop. The rider checks his phone screen, blue light shining on his chin, while I adjust my silver rings and trace the leather trim within. 2 miles back, the gas pump sign was missing the letter E, and my left shoe is untied beneath the clutch pedal. Softly, the air vent blows cool air against my ankles. The plastic water bottle rattles in the door pocket. Every little shadow stretches out and tangles as the city sleeps inside its quiet socket. A stray cat darts across the late night car wash drive. The radio hums low with chords of 75. I watch my own reflection in the rearview side glass frame. Notice how the toll booth lane forgot its painted name. The heavy barrier stays lifted while the midnight trucks go past, and I am keeping steady speed so this quiet hour will last. A discarded coffee sleeve slides across the rubber floorboard mat. Underneath the sodium street lamp sits a folded newspaper flat. You said yesterday I never take the scenic route back home, so I took the long bypass where the telephone poles stand alone. A distant train whistle blows through the open window crack, and the red tail lights ahead leave a soft cherry track. One burnt out street light at the corner of 3rd. A sleeping city block where not a single voice is heard. Just my tires clicking over pavement, scenes in time, and yesterday's strange words turning into a quiet rhyme. I keep my hands at 10 and 2, driving through the quiet night without you. Frayed linen threads scrape against my thumb as I pull the sleeve down over my wrist. The velvet seat cushion feels stiff and numb, holding a shape from a night we missed. The yellow glow of a toll booth lane brings back the night you forgot your coat. I trace the rough seam to dull the pain and swallow the words in my dry throat. The bass line hums through the floorboards below, a jazz chord drifting from a late night show. I glance in the mirror at 3 o'clock, watching our old ghost cross the block. Turning onto Highway 9 brings thunderstorm rain. You laugh through misty glass despite tire pain. I cover tow services with my last crumpled bill, now coasting down empty ridges. Engine dead still, neon signs flicker blue where we used to buy ice. So paying this solo trip cost full circle price. Rough denim stretches across my knees while cold air leaks from the dashboard vent. I hear your voice in the shifting breeze, reciting the places we never went. The engine purrs like a soft bass drum, shifting gears on this silent hill. The bass line hums through the floorboards below, a jazz chord drifting from a late night show. I glance in the mirror at 3 o'clock, watching our old ghost cross the block. Turning on the highway 9 brings thunderstorm rain. You laugh through misty glass despite tire pain. I cover tow services with my last crumpled bill, now coasting down empty ridges. Engine dead still, neon signs flicker blue where we used to buy ice. So paying this solo trip cost full circle price. An old leather jacket sits on the passenger floor, creased at the elbow, stiff like a locked door. I touch the soft cotton lining inside the pocket seam, waking myself from an 8-year-old dream. I turn off the radio, leave only street lights ahead, choosing the quiet over things left unsaid. Chorus woo against my fingers now, just 5 more miles to clear my head somehow. Red brake lights glow on the wet asphalt floor. I drive past your street and I don't stop anymore. Burnt cinnamon and damp exhaust roll through her open window as my head downshifts past the quiet shipping dock below. She keeps one hand upon the wheel and watches taillights fade, unaware of every small mistake her weary mind has made. Her passenger is fast asleep against the icy glass, while silver street lamps shadow dance and let the shadows pass. The radio plays jazz guitar from 40 years ago, a soft brass melody syncopating slow. She checks the side mirror, then adjusts her fading gaze, navigating quietly through midnight's hazy maze. She left the signal clicking on for miles down the lane, while golden highway dividers swallowed up the rain. He never woke to ask her why. She bypassed every exit sign, tracing curves across the county, past the old industrial line. The smell of wet oak leaves and oil lingers on the street, where highways speed and quiet rhythms seamlessly repeat. She counts the glowing mileposts like beads upon a string, ignoring what tomorrow morning's unpaid bills might bring. A yellow caution light blinks bright against the foggy sky. She rolls right through the empty junction, letting time slip by. The road's piano hums a chord so sweet and bittersweet, reflecting blue and crimson on supposed to begin. She left the signal clicking on for miles down the lane, while golden highway dividers swallowed up the rain. He never woke to ask her why. She bypassed every exit sign, tracing curves across the county, past the old industrial line. The city lights shrink down to pinpricks in her rearview glass, while every quiet memory she kept is allowed to pass. No destination called her out into the 3 a.m. air, just two tired souls coasting far away, with no burden left to bear. She left the signal clicking on for miles down the lane, while golden highway dividers swallowed up the rain. He never woke to ask her why. She bypassed every exit sign, tracing curves across the county, past the old industrial line. The engine idles at a dark gravel pull-off near the lake. She cuts the headlights off before the sleeping town can wake. Faint smell of damp cedar on the quiet winter night. She rests her temple on the glass in pale dashboard light.